Hello, lovelies. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. From wherever you're watching from, welcome back to my channel. Guys, in today's recipe, we are going to be making the native egusi soup. Yeah, that is what we are going to be making, guys. In this egusi soup, we are going to be using these stuffs, guys. We are really going to be using these stuffs. We use beef, as you can see. We use bone. This is bone, guys. I really like this. I won't say like, I love this. We are using our body, and we are using shaki as well. Where is shaki? Yeah, this is shaki. So these are the things we'll be using, and we'll also be using fish. Yes, this is the seasoning. This is the salt, as you can see, and this is the pepper. This is the vegetable we'll be adding. This is the egusi. This very one is the egusi. And these guys, some people will say not make something like that. That's what they call it. But in Benin, we call it ikposa. Yeah, this is what we call ikposa. It's already blended. So we are going to be adding it, guys. You see that? This is already blended ikposa, not mixed. That's what some people call it in English. Yeah, that's what they call it in English. But I prefer to use ikposa for more understanding, for better understanding, for guys, for everyone's ladies, mommy, daddies, uncles, aunties, and friends. Thank you. And this is onion. Yeah, this is water. This is the amount of water we are going to be pouring on the meat while it cook. Like, we put the meat right inside the pot. We are going to transfer it from this plate inside the pot, and we'll add meat. So guys, while we are transferring this meat, we are going to be discussing, guys. Okay, let's start, guys. This is the pot. Yeah, this is the pot, guys. Can you see that? Okay, so we'll start with this. We have to transfer, and guys, don't forget, before you start cooking, always remember to wear your hairnet, and remember to wash your hand properly. It's really very important, like so very important, guys. It's very very important that you wash your hand properly and you put on your hairnets. Most especially for the hair, it's not good to have hair inside the food that you are cooking. You see that, guys? Okay, we are going to take this off. We'll put it right here. Yes. Okay, we'll come back to the pot. We have everything here now. So as I was saying, guys, you can see my hands are clean. No ring, no bangle, no metal whatsoever. So it's really very important that you do this, guys. It's very very important. When you cook, always make sure to wear your hairnet. Always make sure that your hands are clean, properly clean. You wash your hands because it helps in making your food more healthy. Let's imagine, for example, you are cooking and you forget to put out your ring, and you are cooking along the line, mistakenly your ring fall inside your soup or your stew or whatsoever you're cooking or you're boiling. Guys, this is not nice. We know that, right? It might be a gold ring, diamond ring, or whatsoever, but it's still a metal. It's not good for health. It's not good for our health. It's not good that we take it in. Okay, that is why this is very very important, and it's important that you wear your net as well, because it will help prevent your hair from coming inside your food. You know, hair can fall off, both your natural or your artificial hair. If you don't cover it, by the time you are trying to add some ingredients and all of that, your hair can be falling off, and when you don't cover it, it can easily fall inside your food. So guys, we'll go on with that. Like I said before, this is the seasoning we are going to be using, and this is salt, this is pepper, this is nutmeg. Benin, we call it ikposa, guys. This is the vegetable leaf we're going to be using. Yes, spinach. This is what we're going to be using. This is the egusi, and this is onion. So guys, I'll just go on and add all the ingredients. Today you are going to be seeing how to make a native egusi soup, and it's very very sweet, super delicious, guys. Super super delicious. It's more delicious than the one we fry and fry and fry. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you this is fish, as you can see. So at the moment we are not adding fish. I'm going to be teaching you guys this style. Like, it's good, though it's local. Like some people will say it's very, very local. Yeah, it's local, but it's the best style. The best. The ones our mommies, our grannies use back then in their age. And when they prepare their food, it's nice. It's like, what will I say, it's super delicious, super sweet, because it's very different from the way we cook. Our generations, like our generation, the way our generation cook, our generation mostly believe in frying and all of that. So guys, today we are going to be seeing the difference between frying and cooking the native way. So guys, let's go. So guys, what we have here is the seasoning, salt and onion. That is what we have here, and now we are going to add the water to it. Can you see that, guys? We are adding it right now. Yes, yes. It's a bit much. Yes, it's a bit much, because we already have every other ingredient dry. They are not wet. There's no water in them, so that is why the water we are adding to the meat is a bit much than the one we add to the stew the other day we make stew. Yes, and guys, please take note that in this recipe there is no curry, there is no Maggi. Sorry, there is Maggi, which is seasoning. There is no curry and there is no thyme. You really need to take note of that. No thyme, no curry, because this is a native way of making your egusi soup, and it's much more better, much more delicious, much more sweeter than the one we make. Our generation of these days, we make, like our ladies, our sisters, and all of that. The one we make these days and we feel is better. This is much more better. So guys, we'll just go ahead and put on the cooker. Okay, we'll go ahead and put on the cooker. Yes, we are done with that. And guys, don't forget to always have this. It's very important that you have this, okay, when cooking, because it will help in making your kitchen clean. So we'll cover this now. Yes. So we'll allow this to boil for like 5 to 10 minutes, and we'll come back to it. We'll check it. If it is properly cooked, then we'll just go ahead with the egusi and the other ingredients. Like I told you before, we have the nutmeg, we have fish, we have pepper, we have a vegetable and all of that. I'm almost done with the salt. That is why I take it out, but it's not completely out, because we're still going to be taking some quantity of it later, just a little quantity of it later, but not more, but not now. Okay guys, so guys, we just leave this to cook. Yeah, we'll leave the meat to cook. Okay, we'll just leave it to cook and we'll come back to it. Okay guys. So guys, while this is still cooking, the meat is still cooking. After about 4 to 5 minutes of cooking, just open it, because you know why? We have to add the fish to it now. So you open like this, you just add the fish. Don't do anything. You don't have to stir, just add the fish. Then you close it back. Okay guys, you close it back. Then you give it some minutes again. Give it another 5 minutes. Okay, give it an extra 5 minutes. Okay guys, so guys, after 5 minutes you are going to take off the fish. Okay, you really need to do that so that you don't have it littered, like scattered all around the meat, all around the soup. Sorry. So you need to do that. Okay guys, can you see that? Can you see that guys? Now that we have taken off the fish, as you can see, so it's time to add this. This is pepper and this is nutmeg. Like I said before, this is ikposa. Okay, we call it ikposa in Benin. So for other tribe, I don't know what they call it. Can you see that? This is a teaspoon, guys. Can you see? So I'm going to take a teaspoon and add it. Yes. Then I don't have much pepper. Guys, you see that? That is all. Because I don't like it when it's too spicy. So just go ahead and stir, okay guys? Oh my god, look at that aroma. It's already coming out, guys. It's already coming out. Okay guys, that aroma is so sweet, like so beautiful, guys. The aroma is something else, guys. You see that? Okay, you know what we're going to do? We are going to give it some time for the pepper and the nutmeg to settle in. Okay, we'll give it some time for them to settle in, so we'll just cover it. We'll give it like 2 to 3 minutes because the meat is almost done. Like, we're almost done cooking the meat, so we have to continue. But for now, we'll give it like 3 minutes for the pepper and the nutmeg to settle in. Okay, so guys, after the 3 minutes, this is what it looks like. Okay, so we are just going to put red oil. Okay, let me show it to you guys. You really need to see this. We put the red oil, then we'll turn this. This is the egusi. We'll put this, I'll put the red oil, the both of them together. And guys, this is the vegetable. I showed you when it was inside the pack, so I had to take it out. I'm sorry I did not show you guys the process of doing that, but it's very easy. I took it out because it was frozen. I take it out of the refrigerator, I mean the freezer, so I have to defrost it with hot water. And now that it's defrozen, so I just have to save it. That was what I did because I put it inside this plate, guys. As you can see, you see that? So I had to turn it, take the water out, and put it inside the saver. So that is what it is, guys. So guys, we'll go on like this. And like this. Can you see that? Okay, then we'll just stir. We'll stir because I've watched so many videos where I see people adding egg to their egusi soup, and I wonder, is this really true? Like, is this what they really do? What is egg doing inside of egusi soup? Can you see that, guys? You see the beautiful color? Can you see the beautiful color, guys? I know you'll be wondering, why is this woman always using spatula? Like, why is this lady always using this? This is what works for me most, because sometimes when you use the big spoon, before you know it, usually the fish is already scattering and all of that. But when you use this, it helps you to manage the meat and the fish so it won't scatter. Okay, you see that? You see the beautiful look, guys? Then we're going to give it a minute, just a minute, for it to like settle down, you know, interact with the meat and everything that has been there before. That is what we'll do right now. And after 1 minute, we're going to come back with the vegetable. We'll add the vegetable to it. Then we'll try and check if it is okay, if the salt is okay, if the seasoning is okay. Then we'll just go on with the fish. But if it is not okay, we are going to add a little bit of salt, just a little quantity of salt to it. Okay, okay guys, we are going to add a little quantity of salt to it, and just one cube of seasoning. But if it is fine, it is okay, we don't have to add. Okay guys, let's go on with this. Guys, can you see that? Okay, like I told you before, we added the vegetable. I told you we are going to add vegetable. So now we added the vegetable. I just tried to taste it and I found out that the seasoning and the salt is okay. But for you, if you see that the seasoning and the salt is not okay for you, you can still add just 1 cube of seasoning and a little quantity of salt, guys. Can you see that, guys? Wow, this is going to be very, very sweet, guys. Can you see that? So now you know what we're going to do. We'll add the fish. We are going to add the fish to it, guys. So you see, this is the fish. So just go ahead and do it like this. You see that? Oh. Come on, guys, this is beautiful, isn't it? You see, this is beautiful, guys. As you can see, you just have to stir. That is what I am doing right now. Immediately you add the fish to it, you stir. Not so much, but just little, so the fish will settle in. Yeah, the fish really have to settle in, guys. You see that? Wow, it's going to come out really good. So at this point, guys, we'll give it 5 minutes, depending on the cooker you're using. If you're using a very hot, like super hot cooker, you give it just 3 minutes, so you don't have burnt food, because we don't like to have the smell of a burnt food or the taste of a burnt food. Okay, guys, for me, I'll just give it 3 minutes, sorry, 5 minutes, and I'll come back to it. Then we are done. So guys, stay for 5 minutes and you're going to see the outcome of this native egusi soup, guys. This is called native egusi soup because in this recipe we don't have a, what do I say, we don't have a time, we don't have curry and so many, no province, no nothing. It's just seasoning, salt, pepper, egusi, vegetable, meat and fish. That's all. Then and the red oil. So guys, we'll cover it up now and we'll come back for it. Okay, guys. Guys, after 5 minutes, this is what we have. This is the end of our cooking today, guys. Wow, this is beautiful. You see that? You see that look? It's so beautiful, guys. Guys, this is the end of it. For me, I'm using powder yam. You can use eba, you can use starch, you can use fufu, you can use so many. You can even use amala. But this is what I'm using. This is powder yam. I'm going to be using this with my family. Guys, this is beautiful. And can you see that, guys? Can you see that? This is the end of it, guys. This is the end of it, guys. You see that? Give it a try and you will like it. So guys, don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and also try to leave your comments in the comment section below the video. Also try to subscribe if this is your first time of coming across my video, guys. Please subscribe. Thank you and God bless you. Stay blessed until we see again. Bye.